advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm
a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Right.
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Indiana taking on the Detroit Pistons. To look at the Pistons, guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of the series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. C.J. Miles and Paul George for the wingmen. Hill is out there with Nene, and it's Burke in at the point guard position. Now, here's Burke. Kicks it to Miles. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. So it's Detroit now. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
More as a screen. Green. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Here's George following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's sent back by Morris. Outside Jackson, and the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Nate McMillan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there to put that one-hand tomahawk slam?
That's good from Burke on the assist by George. Burke's got 5.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Jackson. Shot off the pick. That's good on the jump shot. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good, Green. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Burke kicks to Miles. Offline with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Here's George Following the basket by Freak. Hill a screen on Morris. And George, here we go. This one for three. Rebound, Detroit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right side, Green. Pass to Drummond. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Pacers trail by 4. Burke, the pass to George. Hill sets the screen for George. To stop the run, and the layup good by Hill.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Green kicks to Drummond. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Burke, some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Green. A shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. There's the pass to Burke. To the inside. Pulls it from the elbow. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Freak, number 1. Andre Drummond, 4th.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. Had excellent playoff run so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Patterson. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jennings in for Jackson. Now here's Stuckey. Following the miss by Freak. Scott can't get it to go. Outside, Green to the middle. And stolen by Scott. Jennings against Stuckey. Outside, Scott. It's George on the wing.
I'll tell you what, young fella might need a little anger management right there after one of those dunks. How about the edge he puts on those?
I'm surprised the backboard survived that one.
You could see his eyes light up and those eyebrows go up too when he had a path to the right.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw. Courtesy of Pia. Hangs, and Stuckey gets it to go on the assist by George. Stuckey's got his first basket of the night. Outside, Green. From 12 feet out. And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Stuckey with it. Now Green defending. Burke can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Now, here is George. D right on him. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. With one on the clock. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro. Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Outside Green. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a